this?
A gun. It goes boom, boom.
People fall down.
You got one too, eh?
Why don't you just carry a big sign that says cop?
McDonald. Detective. Looking into a case of blackmail. I guess you were expecting me.
No. You're a big surprise.
I got her. Who do you think? Yeah, I got her. Here, my place. Sure, I mean, I ain't in no big rush.
Rhonda Farr gets a message to meet a blackmailer at Tango's place. Who shows up? You show up. What more can I say?
You could tell me who you're working for.
Huh?
Rhonda Farr didn't call any cops.
Who said she did? Maybe we know a hell of a lot more than you think we know.
That still wouldn't be much.
Don't get too smart, blackmailer.
Okay, detective. Slap on the cuffs. Let's go down to headquarters. I'm turning myself in.
Maybe I'll give you a break. I mean, your shakedown didn't play.
There was no shakedown, McDonald, not by me. I just threw a curveball to see who swung at it.
What are you getting at?
You fell off the straight and narrow right into the sewer. Put up the gun, McDonald. You may be a bent cop, but you're no murderer.
This is Mac. There's a problem. What? Slippy what? Leaning on a guy is one thing, but that's out. Okay, then I'm out. Listen, will you? I'm deaf and I'm dumb, but I'm out.
Hey, McDonald. It's a hell of a lot easier to jump into the sewer than to climb back out.
Forget it, Marlowe. You never seen me, and I never seen you.
Slippy. Marlowe.
David Bourne. Is this the same Marlowe I kicked off the set yesterday?
Yeah, that's me.
You were supposed to be looking after Rhonda Farr.
Well, not exactly.
Well, I must say you did one hell of a good job. Rhonda's gone. I've got a movie to make, a huge wedding coming up. No star, no bride.
Slow down, Bourne. Just tell me what...
She hasn't been seen since she left the set yesterday. She wasn't home last night.
Is that so unusual?
What's unusual is the phone call I received this morning. The gentleman said I'd have to, dig up a whole lot of dough if I wanted to see Rhonda alive again.
Go on.
Go on? Isn't that enough for you, Marlowe? I've got a movie to make. My star's been kidnapped. My movie's a disaster. I want you down here right away.
It's nice you're so worried about Miss Farr, Bourne. But I've already got a client, remember?
Bill Chalmers to the electrician's office.
Lucky Landry had climbed the underworld ladder to the top. He had everything he wanted, except Rhonda Farr. They'd been lovers back when her name was still Sally Spinks, before fame and fortune called them up different paths.
Okay, go on.
The gangster and the movie star? Just wouldn't play, not in real life. The only problem was, nobody had told Landry.
Mr. Landry is expecting you. Right through here.
Thanks.
It's early for you, Marlowe. You got something for me?
Yeah, I got something.
That's great. It feels great. Spell it out, Marlowe.
Just slow down, Landry. I got some questions.
Come on, you're making me tense.
You know a cop named McDonald?
I heard of him. He's crooked.
Who does he work for?
Anybody who'd buy him a drink.
You?
I don't have to stoop that low. I only buy from the top of the heap. You're stalling, Marlowe.
What about, Slippy? Ring a bell?
Slippy Morgan. Sure. He belongs to me.
Morgan? The guy who walks behind Rhonda?
Yeah, you got him. He's on sort of permanent loan to Rhonda. I can't trust those puffballs at the studio to protect her.
But you trust Morgan.
Like I said, I own him.
Not anymore, Landry. Rhonda's been kidnapped. Looks like your boy went into business for himself.
Rhonda? Kidnapped? Slippy Morgan? He's over. He's dead and buried.
No matter how far they've gone, I'll find them.
What? What is it?
Slippy Morgan, he could always take care of himself. He's just a little short on smarts. Bastard.
Spit it out, Landry.
I mean, he ain't got too much imagination. I mean, I got a good idea where he's taking her.
Benton, get the car!
The lady kept a little place of her own out in the valley. For private visitors only. Rhonda's little love nest.
I helped her find the place. We used to meet there once, twice a week.
Since then, I guess the guest list has gotten kind of long.
You think she's in love with this creep she's gonna marry, this David Bourne?
Didn't say a word, Landry.
That slimy creep. I could take him apart with one hand. I could buy him and sell him 10 times over and not notice. Mr. David Big Shot Bourne. Cover me, Marlowe. This one's mine. Landry?
My God.
Come and look, Landry.
Oh, my God, I can't.
Why not?
Sally, I'm sorry.
It's not your Sally.
Who the hell is this guy?
Just a flat-footer got into something he couldn't handle. McDonald.
The bent cop. How did he end up in her bed?
There's your letters. What's the problem? That's what you wanted, isn't it?
What have I done?
That charge of the Light Brigade routine was meant to impress an audience of one, and it wasn't me. Valentino to the rescue. Rhonda Farr, eternally grateful, fade out.
You're right. I gave Morgan the letters. I told him to bring Rhonda here.
Why? To win her back from Bourne?
He's gonna marry the guy this Saturday.
She doesn't love him, Landry. It's a studio business.
I know that! She'd have been married, Marlowe. She's gotta marry me.
So you made up the whole deal, a phony blackmail.
Thought you'd come to me for help.
But she didn't. So you faked a kidnapping and hired me to make it look good, playing the big hero for your girl. Kid stuff.
For God's sake, Marlowe. You gotta help me.
I'm not your patsy. If I stay in this, it's to help her. And I handle it my way from now on.
Okay. What'll we do?
You drop me at the studio. And you go home and have another massage.
I must have absolute discretion.
I figured you'd want it under wraps.
I can't go public on this, Milo.
Mr. Bourne?
There's too much at stake.
A movie?
George Moses, please come to the writers' building.
No, Howard. Everything's fine. The dailies are beautiful. She has a little cold, that's all. She works so hard. Right.
Miss Scott, call extension 21.
You were saying there's so much at stake.
Well, I'm talking about Miss Farr's well-being. She happens to be my fiancée.
Are you selling tickets to the wedding?
Spare me the witticisms, Marlowe. I just want to know what you think the kidnappers are likely to do next. You seem to be familiar with the criminal mind.
If they're professionals, they'll let you hang for a couple of days to soften you up. Then they'll call and arrange a payoff.
Seems simple enough.
I didn't see you as the type to pay up like a lamb.
I don't like it. If I didn't know when to cut my losses, I'd still be a clapper boy. Yes, I'll pay.
Meaning the studio will pay.
Another telephone call, Mr. Bourne.
I am the studio.
Commissary will be closing in 5 minutes.
Hello. Hannah, darling, did you like the hat? What? No, a little delay. A slight chill.
Call me when you get the word.
Marlowe, I want you to handle the payoff.
Like I said, call me.
Marlowe, I want you on my payroll.
I'm not for hire, not by you. Don't forget that, Bourne.
Bill Chavez to the electrician's office.
Hello, Dave.
Sorry, darling. Camera problems.
Hi there.
I'm sorry, but Miss Farr can't see anyone.
You'd be Monique.
The mistress is at the studio.
Afraid not.
Of course she is.
I want to see Morgan's place. Where is it?
Not in here. He stays there.